What is mens rea? Mens rea refers to criminal intent. It is a Latin term which literally means guilty mind. So, what we're looking at when we talk about mens rea is a state of mind statutorily required in order to convict a particular defendant of a particular crime. So, what is necessary in the criminal context of mens rea is to establish whether or not the defendant, the offender, had the requisite or usually necessary intent mentally to prove guilt in a criminal trial. The prosecution, whether it's the Crown or the state prosecutor, federal prosecutor, typically must prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the offender or defendant committed the offense with a culpable state of mind. Famously, Justice Holmes illustrated the concept of this intent when he said, quote, "Even a dog knows the difference between being stumbled over and being kicked," end quote. The mens rea requirement is thus premised upon the idea that one must possess a guilty state of mind and be aware of his or her misconduct. However, a defendant need not know that their conduct is illegal to be guilty of a crime. Rather, the defendant must be conscious of the, quote, "facts that make his conduct fit the definition of the offense," end quote. So how exactly do we proceed with understanding and applying mens rea? Well, we proceed by looking at the particular statute for the particular offense and ascertain whether it demands that the mental state of the offender or defendant be adjudged as part of the determination of the particular crime. And if it is to be adjudged in the determination of the particular crime, then you need to apply the requisite mental state of the offender or defendant to each element of the crime. Meanwhile, if the statute refrains from mentioning a mental state, the court will usually require the prosecution to still prove that the defendant or offender possessed a guilty state of mind during the commission of the crime. So, in assessing the particular criminality of the offense in question, you are looking at the degree and the level of one's mental state with respect to their guilt or innocence when you are undertaking a determination of mens rea. Thank you.